Welcome to Daily Overdose.
You need to work on yourself. If you just try to be pampered, and if you're trying to be soft, and if you're trying to be the victim and all that stuff, you're not going to go anywhere. We need to get stronger. We need to get bossier. We need to get tougher. We need to not be afraid of failure. We got to go and do the work. We got to face adversity. Adversity breeds character. It's strength and fighting and resistance. It does not only make the muscle grow, but it makes also your head grow, makes you a stronger person. We have to be willing to go through hardship, through suffering, through pain, through crying periods. All of that stuff, don't shy away from any of that because it just makes you stronger. When someone says, well, today I just need to sleep in, it's that
Right.
bullshit.
Yeah.
You don't need to sleep in. This country was not built on sleeping in. So let's get up in the morning and let's get on that bike and let's do some exercise and don't even think about it. Don't look at your email or anything like this. Let's just get going. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get going.
I was so blessed that someone taught me at the age of 18 that if we give you misery and pain and discomfort and torture, that this will help you for the rest of your life. It's almost kind of like an investment, because from then on, you say to yourself, okay, now things don't bother me. Nothing bothers me because I've gone through all of this stuff. And this is why I tell so many young kids today, I said, you're making a big mistake to always look for comfort, because comfort is the evil of everything. Comfort is not good. Looking for the easy way out is not good. You see, we got to go and confront kind of resistance. And it's like Nietzsche said, that what does not kill you will make you stronger. And this is exactly what it is. If we can overcome kind of like all those obstacles, then we get strong. And we can endure much more. And we look at the world totally differently. And we don't whine about every little thing.
I am as hungry today as I was 50 years ago. What do you think why I'm working out every day? What do you think why I'm pumping iron? Why I'm lifting this hundreds and hundreds of pounds? Should death ever come to me, I will battle him and destroy him and terminate him.
Bodybuilding, what was the most powerful thing was that I could see myself on that stage, on that Mr. Universe stage, like Reg Park, but me, and winning. And so it was the most extraordinary thing, how real it was. I saw the photograph of Reg Park standing there with, in the background, the thousands of people applauding. And I said to myself, that's why I'm going to stand. I don't know when, but I'm going to stand on that stage. And I'm going to go and win the Mr. Universe trophy. And so I was absolutely convinced. And I could only compare it always to how people feel when they're religious. And they're absolutely convinced, that, hey, I'm not worried about dying. I know where God is going to take me. And they're absolutely convinced about that. And God is going to guide me. And I will go through some difficult times, but God is going to be by my side. And they have kind of almost a relaxed feeling about it, no matter what trouble they go through. And I felt exactly like that because I never was worried about it. It was not kind of like I was scrambling and saying, oh my God, is another year passed? I hope that I got closer to my goal. No, it was kind of like every set that I was doing, every exercise that I was doing, every rep that I was doing, I felt like great joy because it was like a rep, a set, a weight that get me one step closer to my goal, to make my goal become a reality. So this was like I'm chasing this thing and I'm having a great time because every single time I get closer and closer. So it was like, that's what people always said when they came, journalists that would come to the gym and say, you're the only one that is always smiling and having a good time in the gym. I said, well, I have a good reason to smile. They said, why? I said, because every time I go to the gym, I get one step closer to winning the Mr. Olympia title, winning the Mr. Universe title. I mean, so to me, it's like kind of coming in here is like, it sucks me one step closer, one step closer, one step closer. And so I know where I'm going. And so this is why there's a certain joy there. And I didn't pay much attention to it, just to realize that I always had a certain calmness about it. First of all, what was important to me was that I believed 100%, just like in bodybuilding, that I could see it, me being another Clint Eastwood. I could see it, me being another Charles Bronson. These were the hot guys, action guys then. I said, so if I can see it, I can achieve it. And so when they said no, and when they said it's impossible, it actually gave me fuel to show them that I can do it. So to me, discouragement didn't mean that I ran the other way. Discouragement to me was fuel to get the job done. But unlike other people that need compliments, and you're great, you can make it. I don't need that. I need to someone say, you can't do that, it's impossible. From the beginning, when I saw Hercules movies as a kid, I said to myself, I want to look like that. I want to be like that. And then by coincidence, I picked up a cover of a magazine, a bodybuilding magazine, that had Reg Park, that very same guy that was in the Hercules movies, on the cover, and it said, here's how Mr. Universe became Hercules. I said, oh my God, this is the blueprint how to get there. So I bought the magazine right away, and I followed those principles, that he was training 5 hours a day, that he became Mr. Great Britain, he became Mr. Universe, and he became Mr. Universe a second time, 7 years later, and then 7 years later, the third Mr. Universe title, and all this. The same as of, here's his training. He comes from Leeds in England, just like a factory town where I'm from, and he did it. So I can do it too, it's possible. So it created the vision and the belief in the faith in my vision. And that's why I talk about this in my book a lot. It's about creating your vision, creating your dream, creating your kind of like goal where you want to go. And then it will inspire you and motivate you then to go and to put the work into it. And so I had the training program there from Reg Park and all those things. And I followed this training program. I did the 5 hours a day. And I made it, and I became with the age of 20, I became the youngest Mr. Universe ever. And that's, I learned, if you have a vision, and if you don't listen to the naysayers, and if you work your ass off, then you can make it. And so that this is the kind of 3 of the rules that I mentioned in the book, and that really helped me to get where I am. And then I copied those rules as I learned more and more. I copied those rules to the next career, to show business. There's the element of being a very driven person and always having a clear vision of where I wanted to go. And there's the element of upbringing, which is that after the Second World War, my upbringing was very, very strict, and I had a very tough father that was sometimes physical and smacked us around. And so I wanted to escape from that home. So that had something to do with that. Creating with fire in a belly. You can do everything else. You can work your ass off, and you can be a good person. You can save your money, and you can do all of this stuff. But if you don't know where you're going, you're gonna fail. The key thing is that we know where we are going. No matter how difficult it is, we got to know where we're going. Because I don't know if you've seen people that foreigners that come over to Hollywood, and you see them getting off the bus, the tourist bus, and then they get to the intersection, and then they kind of like, they look around, kind of like, where should I start? Look at all the shops. Oh my God, this is all, guys, where's everyone going? Where should we cross the intersection? So they don't know what to do. So this is what a huge amount of people have that look. Not to look for the next store, this is just a symbolic thing. But in reality, about life, they say, should I go to college? Should I go join a football team? Should I train? Should I meet up with my friends? Should I go to another country, another state? You got to have a vision. Because
Thank you for watching our videos. Please like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss another video.